Kyrie,
First of all, dude,
go ahead.
I just want to apologize for my behavior last time I spoke to you. I had a lot going on, and just want to apologize, dude.
Well, thank you, Kyrie. That was very man-like of you, and I appreciate that.
No problem,
Have
dude.
a couple
You
questions.
just got to say that I'm the best point guard in the league, and I got the sickest handles, dude. Can you say that?
Well,
Say it, dude. Just say I'm the sickest point guard in the league.
better than Westbrook, who won the MVP.
So do you want to do this interview or not?
Kyrie Irving is the best point guard in the league
Thank you,
with the
dude. What's
sickest
up?
handles.
Thank you.
Okay.
Damn right, you're sick.
So you were traded to Boston,
Yeah,
but it's a possibility you could be going back to Cleveland.
I'm going to Boston.
But there's a possibility that you can go back to Cleveland.
There's zero
What
chance,
are your
dude.
thoughts?
There's zero chance.
Zero chance?
Yeah, I'm the face of Boston right now.
The
I'm
face?
the face.
You're the
Laughing
face.
for it, dude.
I'm sorry. You're right. That is very unprofessional of me. You're the face of Boston
Face of the
without
whole franchise ever.
playing a game.
So who's the face, dude? If I'm not the face, who's the face, dude?
Well, you're absolutely
Jason
right.
Tatum, a rookie? Come on.
Maybe Gordon Hayward.
Who?
Maybe. He received a lot of money.
Dude, have you not checked anything, dude?
Yeah, I'm just saying, Kyrie. You have the sickest handles.
Duh.
Sickest.
Duh. Dude, I want to get $205 million, dude.
In 2
I'm
years.
the face. Don't matter, dude. I'm the face of the franchise. What else you got?
All right, Kyrie. You're the face of the franchise. But so, with the team that's constructed around you, do you guys think you can still beat the Cavs?
We're the best team in the league right
In the
now.
league.
You know, with me on it, you know, I got the sickest handles.
Sickest handles.
I'm a closer.
Said that already.
I'll say it again. I got the sickest handles.
Uh-huh.
I'm a closer.
Yes, you are.
And I'm the face of the franchise. That's all you need. And I got it.
One last question before we let you go.
Oh, Kyrie 3 is coming out on the Nike Sneakers app on October the 3rd. All green. Download that app, dude.
Noted.
Yeah.
So people are saying you're selfish because you wanted to get away from LeBron.
I never said that.
Well, no, you're not part
No
of the
LeBron
people.
questions.
No LeBron questions
I told you that, dude, before.
at all. What would you like for me to ask you
Man,
about,
I got
Kyrie?
some girls out here waiting on me, dude. Look
White
what
girls?
you got. Pink
That
toes,
was
whatever you
on-
want to call it,
That's who you had on the boat with you that day, right?
dude. I'm not talking about that. No LeBron questions, no boat questions.
God damn it. Thank you for this interview, Kyrie.
dude.
God.
Jessica,
Boston,
take my stuff, Jessica.
Boston won't win.
Boston strong, dude.
These guys won't make it out of the second round. Well, once again, that went absolutely nowhere.
Kyrie's a tough
Kyrie is
interview.
God, what a little douchebag. I don't know.
He's kind of douchey, a
I
little
don't
bit.
know if it's just some type of Duke connection. Or
No, it's not the Duke connection. I just think it's Kyrie's full of himself, you know, and he should be. He
I
went to
guess.
Duke, you know, he's got the sickest handles. I mean,
Well, on the eve of the trade,
okay,
people were starting burning jerseys again.
that's dumb.
LeBron
that's
did not
dumb.
like that whatsoever. He was not too happy.
The one and only time I'll agree with LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't have what he
They
said
need
I
to
was
be
saying.
burning Boston Celtic leprechauns. That's what they need to be doing.
Yeah, why don't they burn Danny Ainge's face?
Exactly.
I mean, he's the one that's trading IT.
Exactly.
I just,
I just like you
there's
said.
no loyalty. there.
No, none at all. And again, if IT demanded a trade, he'd be looked at as a snake. But Danny Ainge and the Celtics can do it, and they're like, oh, they're just trying to make their team better.
Hmm.
But no, it don't feel right. The trade just don't feel right to me.
I'm with
But it's
you.
going down though.
Should we I don't know if we need to talk with LeBron today or not, man. He's been kind of mellow. We are in agreement with him this time around. Maybe we'll let him live.
We'll let LeBron slide.
Yeah, we'll let him
went to
live.
the fight last night. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, he's exhausted. We'll leave him alone this podcast. Let's go ahead and transition to the NFL, man.
Okay.
So also, this week, more than 1,000 people gathered outside of the NFL headquarters to protest the fact that, Kap still doesn't have a job.
Okay.
Now, I understand people getting upset with Kap not having a job.
Okay.
You have the right to feel like he's blackballed or not. Protesting, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Only because I understand protesting for a cause.
Yeah.
And I know there's a possibility that he is blackballed.
Yeah.
I just don't think I can protest for a multimillionaire
that's the
being
thing.
unemployed.
That's the thing for me as well. Like, I appreciate, you doing what you did, Kap. But I don't know why we're acting like this man is on food stamps and he just can't.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna be okay, y'all. Let's protest for Philando Castile. Let's protest for Alton Sterling and Sandra Bland. Why are we wasting all of this time on a?
And I mean, is he blackballed? Absolutely.
Yeah. But he gonna be all right though.
Yeah, he's not struggling.
No.
To the point where I feel like I need to take time out of my day to let a multi-billion-dollar organization know that a multi-millionaire should be employed. While I go back to my job,
contract. Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow and make $28,000 a year.
Yeah, we got bigger fish to fry out here. Like, I get you, I feel you.
Yeah,
but I don't feel you.
I'm all about. Yeah, if you got a voice, you want to share your voice. I'm all about it. If the subject fits the need.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yes, he's blackballed in my opinion. When they're coming up with all kind of stuff saying that they're worried about his diet, they're worried about his play. Play is questionable.
Yeah, play is questionable, but he's better than half of the quarterbacks.
The majority of them.
More than the majority.
When you got owners going out and saying he's talking to his advertisers and fans.
Shut up.
If
you
they
don't care what they
find
think.
someone.
You don't care.
But I am not.
No.
Buying a ticket to go to New York City.
No. Maybe they live there.
Marching around saying, I wish this millionaire had another opportunity to make another $1 million.
The NFL, I mean, they don't have, I guess, a lot to do with it. They're staying. I heard some people saying they're not saying nothing, so they're compliant in keeping them out of the league because they're not coming out to his defense or whatever. But in the NFL, they're very inconsistent. Because again, with the domestic violence thing, your boy got 6 games, and then the kicker got 1 game.
Yeah.
So they're very inconsistent, and I thought we had a set policy on certain things. I can see someone being upset about that.
Now if we're protesting about policy, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Because you just want to have equal opportunities for everybody.
And that's very
Maybe you feel like Kap is not getting an equal opportunity.
I could see that.
But the fact of let's protest to get this man a job again, you go ahead, I'm going to sit this
And
one
then,
out.
I don't know if that's what they're actually, I haven't talked to one, but I'm not sure if that's what they're actually protesting.
A couple of the interviews I saw, that's what it was all about.
They can't do that.
Kap should be employed, and they're upset that he's not. And I'm upset too, but not to the point where I want to go to NFL headquarters and demand, because guys, as jacked up as the situation you may think is, which it is to a certain extent,
it is.
It's a business, and you cannot go to any business and demand them to employ an employee. You just cannot.
The NFL don't run the NFL. They don't. I mean, they can't tell the teams what to do. But at the end of the day, they're not consistent with anything that they do.
They're extremely.
So I feel you.
Now, if you want to protest about Roger Goodell getting get a contract extension,
that's fine.
That clown.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. Because to me, he doesn't deserve to be a commissioner or anything.
Says the Cowboy fan.
This has absolutely nothing to do with Kap. The guy's just an idiot.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with Zeke.
Yeah, right.
has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That suspension on Zeke. The Tom Brady situation was a freaking joke.
Yeah, that was stupid as well. He was hell-bent on getting Tom.
Chasing the man around for freaking flat footballs that weren't even flat.
Yeah.
Took a couple of ounces out of football.
Yeah, but Cap, I feel you guys, but I don't feel you. They hadn't suspended him. They don't have a policy on the flag standing up or down or whatever. You do what you want. They haven't suspended him. Cap will be okay, guys. He'll be all right, I promise. If he wants to continue this fight, great. Good for Cap. I'm behind you, bro. But like you said, I don't know if I'm going to bat for you like that.
Yeah, I'm
protesting and all that. I'll do it for Philando. The people that can't, speak up for themselves right now. But
Cap.
Yeah,
do you think Cap should say something?
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, he tweets a little cryptic messages on Twitter every now and then, but
I mean, what is he supposed to say?
Does he even want to play right now?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't even know if he wants to play. Like,
and this is where I want to transition into. Jim Brown got a lot of heat
pick a side,
for criticizing Colin Kaepernick. Of course, last year he said he was 100% all on Kaepernick. Now he came out again and said he's still with Cap.
It's a clone.
But he's not, he don't agree with disrespecting the flag.
He's a clone.
And this is pretty much what Jim had to say about Cap. But before we get into that, Shady McCoy came out and was like, well, ain't no need for me to say it. I got the soundbite. Right. This is what he said.
Cool. It's just a lot going on. I think the whole Kaepernick situation. I don't know. I mean, in this country, you can believe what you want, and it's freedom of speech. So if guys want to stand, they can stand. I think maybe they could choose a better platform to state their beliefs, And one thing I learned about this here is that in America is that people, they're followers. If you some people that you ask about these different topics, they'll say what they heard, not what they actually know. Even with the Kaepernick situation, it's a lot more than just he's not on the team because of he doesn't want to stand for the national anthem. I think it's more than that. That may have something to do with it, but I think also has a lot to do with his play. I'm sure a lot of teams will want him as their starting quarterback. And then it's the chaos that comes along with it. I mean, it's a lot. I think as a team trying to win and not have a distraction on the team, and I just think that as a player, there's certain players that can be on the team with a big distractions, and there's other players that they're not good enough or it's worth it. I think his situation.
All right, I had enough of that.
Some guys just should shut up. Like,
what he was basically saying was he doesn't believe that Cap is signed because he's not good enough, and he's a distraction to the team. He also said something that I agree with, that a lot of players are coming out and just not doing the research and don't really know what the hell they're talking about. They're just doing it just because it's a trending topic. Like the Cleveland Browns, for example. The coach of the Cleveland Browns, Hugh Jackson, came out and said that he doesn't agree and didn't want his players to take a knee and disrespect the flag. And that's this disrespecting the flag crap. We're going to get around to this too.
Yeah.
But immediately after, you had 11 Cleveland Brown players come out and take a knee. Then I want to say the next game, I'm not sure if they did.
Well, that's a coach who's not in touch with his team. Because, 11 players, that's a mighty lot of guys.
That's a good bit.
That you have, you don't have no connection to, that we're feeling a certain type of way, Coach. And maybe that's why you're the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, wow. Very good. I guess the question I ask is, do you think players and people who are protesting actually know what they're protesting about and standing up for, or are they just doing it because it's a hot trending topic?
I wouldn't hope someone just doing it just to be doing it. That's really stupid of you to do it just because. Because I mean, I wouldn't say it's a trending topic, but it's not a popular topic that's gonna.
That is true.
You know, it's not something that you're gonna gain from, by doing it. So if you're doing it just to be doing it, you're really an idiot.